Welcome YouTubers. Today I want to see if I can fit a custom steering column, actually one that we repurposed, to my 1933 Chevrolet. So let's get cracking. First things first, just going to give it a bit of a weld. The column as I've put it in here, but I've got no support, just a weld to hold it. So I can lift it up, get it in a position I want it about, and then build a bracket for it before we even attempt to link up the links. Okay, now I can attempt to lift it up to where I need it to be. Just put a trestle underneath it. Just hold it well. Supposed to be something like this. Because if I have the seat, just get behind this seat, a bit up, a bit up. Out there. Should be perfect. My base for my seat, everything, yes, that's it. Okay, so this later on we'll link up with that. Make a solid joint there. Perfect. First things first, we measure the distance from there to there, so I can build a small bracket for you. It's not looking too awkward. The shaft's not too long. I actually prefer it there. If I want to, I can even take these controls off, but I actually think I'm gonna modernize it a bit and run these controls so I have less wires and switches on the dash side itself. Okay. Also, I want to congratulate everybody on the new year. Happy 2025. Let's make the best of the new year. Now, let me start doing my measurements. As I want to center these two. Man, 50. So that's 2 inches. 2 inches wide. Okay. Let me mark out my piece of steel and build that bracket. Okay. I'm gonna chop it here and here. Bend it over a bit and notch it a bit there. Then I'll just drill my holes and tag it to the steering shaft. It's easy as that. Let's see. Chop it a bit more here because I'm gonna bend those two edges. Lines how I want to bend it about. more or less how I want it. Not too square and sharp, as I still need to put bolts in the back end and still need to make it up to size for the steering shaft. So notch it out a bit, but we'll get to that. Let me quickly tag it. Just move this machine closer. Okay. Okay. Let me quickly mark it for the height of the column to the dash, which the center point is 1.5 inch. Okay. Okay. Me quickly. Things to do. I need to bend it. So I've got this tab on the shaft as well. I've got two places to weld it in when I've got this tab, back and front. I think I'm gonna bend it like so. Then we'll dress it up nicely before we put it in the car. I don't want to bend it too much as your shaft is at an angle. And then we'll just weld around it, finishing it off when it's done. Okay, that should be sufficient. That's it, yeah. I can just drill the two holes and, like I said, fill it up with weld. Perfect. Just give it a mark. At least I know that sinker. 2 inches. So now go get the drill. Quickly mark this for the holes again. Okay, now that I've got my steering column where I want it and this bolted up, I can just weld it to my bracket. Well, like you can see, this is roughly how we want it. I welded up finish just now, but that's roughly how we want it. And it should be perfect on the steering, giving me enough space for the motor I want to fit, the engine and gearbox I want to fit. Thank you everybody, thank you for watching. Please join us, so please subscribe and like so we can bring you more content on my rusty pieces of junk. Thank you everybody, peace out.